Hey guys, Butch Hartman here. I got Jace.
Hey.
Welcome to Speech Bubble. I've got the amazing Adam McArthur from Star versus the Forces of Evil, Marco Diaz.
Get out of town!
We better get out of town.
Let's do it. Roll the theme music.
Roll it. I say. So, another question.
From the fans, yeah.
From Missy W2U. Missy W2U. Did you know in advance the twist to Star's song, or did they do some kind of surprise reveal for you guys?
Yeah, going off that, like with
What is she talking about? I have no clue what that is.
Since Star has like a running story throughout it, do
Yeah.
you get to know ahead of time, or is it like Star Wars where you know when you get in the booth?
No, I know ahead of time. So
Okay, cool.
I'm getting all my scripts ahead of time for Star. I mean, a day or so ahead of when I record.
Yeah, of course, right.
But I'm also like, I love the story of Star. So when I'm in there, I'm like, okay, wait, what happened? Like, what's happening? Like give me the rundown. I want more backstory.
Cool.
Like, I love it. So yeah, Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy guested on the show. He voices a character named Rubariot, who is like a songster. And in an episode, Star is tasked with working with him to come up with a song that sort of like expresses who she is as a princess.
Right.
And so that question is asking if I knew the twist. So at the very end of the song, there's like, you think the song has ended and then another beat kind of kicks in. The song is actually really fantastic.
Right.
But another beat kicks in and there's this sort of twist talking about it reveals that Star Butterfly is in love with her best friend, who is Marco Diaz.
Starco.
We're not spoiling anything. People already know this, right? This
This is out.
Yeah.
This is out.
Darn, I wanted a Speech Bubble spoiler episode. Dang. Okay.
Yeah. No, this is out. I had no idea that was a twist. So all the music is recorded separately. Obviously, they have there's more requirements when it comes to recording music than just the VO.
Instruments and people.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. A song.
Talent.
Yes.
Yes.
Some talent would help.
Actual talent. Yes. So I had no idea that this twist was happening. So as I was watching the episode, I'm like, what? What?
Oh, so you watch it with the fans?
What?
Like everybody? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice, dude. I mean, I definitely gotta start watching this more because I like episodes or shows that have an overarching story.
And it's rare for a cartoon, like
I know.
like a honored cartoon, like
Yeah, I
on
know.
Disney, to have a story like that.
Danny
It's
Phantom
cool.
had kind of an arcing thing, but not. It was you could. We had some standalone episodes and definite arc things, but it was like almost like X-Files where there was an underlying thing, but some episodes stood on their own, but nothing as epic as Star.
And I would imagine for those shows too, at some point, like you've done so many episodes that it's easy to throw in things that kind of over arc because the base is built and like the fans.
Are you
already
saying
know
my
what
job
to
was easy? Is
expect.
that what you're trying to say? You're saying it was
I'm
super
saying,
easy?
Look,
Like
in your
your show's better
career,
than mine?
There has not been. No one else has had it easier than you. I'm just kidding.
That's right. And quote him on that. Tweet it to him.
Yeah, tweet it.
Adam McMillan.
Take it out of context.
Having Adam McMillan in here has been the best thing of my life. Hey, okay, another question.
So these are
By the way, Jace, you spelled these really. This is really
thank you.
good
Yeah, I made up
spelling
all
on
these
all of
questions.
them.
Your
No.
handwriting looks a lot like a typewriter.
It's amazing. Jay. How did you
These
do
questions
that?
are maybe spoilery. I doubt you can even answer these, but
Okay.
a lot of people ask. Do you want to ask? Like,
Here's
Caitlin
one. This is from Caitlin.
How did she get that username?
I don't
right.
know.
That's what it
Caitlin,
was.
you're so lucky.
Caitlin, here's the question. Adam, do you have a theory about Marco's moon cheeks?
Oh.
Ooh.
And the cheeks are up here, Butch. By the way.
The face.
Just
Hey,
little context.
Hey,
Facial.
eyes up
Mind
here.
out of the gutter, Butch.
Eyes up here.
You know what's funny? My mind wasn't in the gutter. My mind was like, wow, Caitlin's name has got an E in it. I was like, yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do actually. So at one point in the episode, Marco grabs a hold of Star's wand.
Right.
And that's when you see these moon cheeks happen. I think...
Is Star's wand like Thor's hammer? No one else can touch it but her? Is that?
No, actually, this wand has been passed down from generation to generation.
I saw that in the pilot. I did see that.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
It's been passed down to generation, and it sort of takes the shape of whoever's holding it.
Got it.
So when Marco holds it, it actually turns into a different. It's sort of got some spikes and it looks a little different than when Star has it.
Got
They got a little mole on it.
It's got a little tiny mole. Actually, does it? Does it? have a
No,
little mole?
it doesn't. I forgot who does it, but they take like a Sharpie
And then
add a
draw on
little-
it.
Yeah,
Yes,
It's
you're
great.
right. Yep, totally. So when he casts a spell with her wand, and you see these moon cheeks. So I think it's probably a less like conspiracy or like Marco's not human and he has powers and he's like has lineage
That's
with
the
the
next
butterfly
question.
family.
Is he
In
human?
fact, the next question is.
I think Is he human?
Ray GGTV asks, is Marco actually human?
Yeah, so I think yes. I think Marco is human. I think that he just is,
He's human, right?
when when he
is.
holds the wand, that's how the magic expresses on his cheeks.
Very cool.
Is there something deeper? Probably.
I
don't know. Probably.
I don't know. Maybe another question.
Everybody asked these two questions. They asked about Starco. They just wanted you to talk about that, and then everyone asked about season 4.
Okay.
Which I don't know how much you could say about.
Yeah, so I mean, for season 4, obviously, I have to remain pretty tight-lipped. All I am allowed to say about that is that it's coming, which is like the lamest piece of information.
Got it.
It's like, well, duh.
Well, my only question
next year, though, right?
My only question is, does Spider-Man come back to life? That's all my only question.
Yeah.
Do you know
Does
that?
Spider-Man come back?
Do you know the answer to that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Spider-Man
he
comes
does.
back.
Okay, good.
He
Oh,
does.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Mr.
actually,
Stark, I don't feel so good.
I have a theory
Okay.
that was gifted to me by a friend of mine who is like probably watched these Marvel movies thousands of times.
Right.
He thinks Tony Stark is going to be the one to save everybody, but that he's going to lose his left arm in the process.
His left arm. Why?
is
That's
left
pretty
arm?
random.
If you go,
Why his left arm?
you go back and watch all the movies, he's always like rubbing his arm.
Oh.
It's always the one that gets damaged, and he can tell you like all the specific parts in each movie.
People have a lot of time on their
There's
hands.
like something, there's like something
Interesting.
like foreshadowing that once it happens, if you go back and watch all the movies that they've been
Dude, I feel
planting
bad
these
for your
seeds.
friend, all the time he has on his hands to figure this out.
Everybody needs a friend like that.
Going off that, they've also
That's
had,
true.
I think in this phase of like movies, they've had in every movie, someone's arm has gotten cut off. So that could
Interesting.
lead into that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know Winter Soldier did in Civil War because
Yeah.
Iron Man
Yeah.
blew it off, which was cool.
I can't remember but I know for sure in this phase, someone's like, even if like a background character.
Wait,
not
someone's
even a
got
main-
their arm cut off?
Yeah. Now it could even be a background character or a villain.
Has
or
anyone got their arm cut off on this podcast today yet?
Well, it's
Has that
just-
happened?
just
Has
right-
it occurred? Jace! Oh, God, Jace, clean
sorry,
that,
man.
hey, clean that up, dude.
Come on.
But hey, by the way, good form. Good
Thank
form.
you.
That
Thank
was
you.
Nicely done.
Thank you so
Very
much.
nicely
Thank
done.
you so much.
And I would just limp. Can't move.
Wait, there was.
So you trained at the Cobra Kai? Is that where you trained?
Yes.
At the Cobra Kai?
No, I would
Because they're the
definitely-
bad guys. They're the bad guys.
No, I would definitely be at the Miyagi Dojo.
Miyagi Dojo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, have you ever snatched a fly out of the air with chopsticks at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, of course. Easy.
I'm the guy who will lock himself in a room with the fly until that thing is dead. I'm like, stop buzzing, leave me alone.
I will, unless it smells bad, then you're out.
And then I'm out.
Then
Yeah.
I'm totally
You go,
gone.
"See
Then
ya."
I'm out. Bye. Come here,
Look
fly.
at here, fly.
Okay, wait. A couple more questions here. Let's
Oh,
see.
Starco. You wanted me to talk about Starco.
Oh, yeah, Starco.
Yes.
Hashtag
Yeah.
Starco.
What is Starco?
So Starco is what the fans are wanting.
Yeah.
They want Star
And Marco. I
It is the
see.
ship, the good ship Starco.
It's like Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner. Bennifer.
But better.
But better.
Better,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
yeah. What could be
Yes.
better than that? Come on.
Starco.
Brangelina. Starco.
Starco is like the ultimate ship. And most of the fans know that I am a huge Starco shipper. And it's not, and I don't necessarily like need it to happen by the end of the show, but like it should happen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Remember the show Moonlighting? Are you too young to remember the show Moonlight? You probably never. You were not.
Never
around.
watched.
Well, Moonlighting was a show of Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd.
Yes.
And
yeah.
that's where Bruce Willis got famous. And he was a detective and she was a detective. And there was always this tension, will they, won't they? And finally, like the last season of the show, for an entire season, they were together and it ruined the whole show.
Did it?
Yeah, because there was always that tension. Are they
Yeah.
going to do it? And
Yeah,
then
it's like-
So don't let Star become Moonlighting. That's all I'm saying.
You hear that, everyone who works on
Yes.
it?
And everyone?
Who knows that
Don't
show?
don't let it be changed, please.
Yes, it will not be changed.
I
By
swear to
royal
that.
decree. Yes.
Yeah, no, I think it's like an improv.
Got it.
If you say like stop or I'll shoot, and there's all this tension, if you shoot and then keep the scene going, it's like, well, we've already done the thing that we like were all hoping would happen. Like the climax has
Right.
been reached.
Exactly
So yeah,
right.
I'm with you. It kind of makes sense to not.
Yeah,
but-
it's better.
Or until the very last episode, like ended on a high.
As a
with that.
fan,
Yeah.
I still want it to happen.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Definitely.
cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. It's cool.
As a fan of me,
As a fan of you.
fan of
I want it to happen.
Indeed.